Most young people like myself struggle with the question of what to dedicate one's life to, but few have the answers. In this video, I will attempt to provide you with the tools necessary to find a new passion that you can dedicate to your life. To approach this question, we have to start within ourselves. Until recently, I've always considered a passion to be something that only a lucky few has. But recently I've come to discover that most of us actually have passions that we just haven't considered to be passions yet. In order for you to find this passion of yours, you should start observing what you do when you have no obligations at all. Maybe you start drawing, or finding ways to improve everyday things. Maybe you start caring for the flowers in your garden, or just binge watch YouTube videos. These things may seem unimportant at first, incapable of dedicating one's life to. But if you brainstorm around these things, you can be sure to find a number of life paths, or occupations if you'd like to call them that you would consider fascinating. If you were to start drawing, you don't necessarily need to limit yourself to being an artist. There are hundreds if not thousands design-related jobs that you would definitely find fascinating. And if you ended up just binge watching YouTube videos, maybe you would find the creation of video fascinating. There are thousands of jobs within the movie industry, or why not freelance as a filmmaker? The point being, no matter what you ended up doing during your obligation-free period, there is always a way to dedicate your life to it. The next step is deciding if you should dedicate it to it. When you've brainstormed around these things and discovered potential paths, you need to look towards the future. Where do you see yourself in 5, 10 or 15 years' time? Try and describe how you want your life to be lived in the most abstract, detail-less way possible. Perhaps it could be described in just a few words, such as freedom or safety. In order for you to discover if any of these paths might be the right for you, you need to put these paths, whether it was being an artist or designer from drawing, entrepreneur from finding ways to improve everyday things, or filmmaker from binge-watching YouTube videos, in relation to this future vision of your life. Is it likely that this path of yours will take you closer to the vision? And is it at least somewhat likely that you can succeed in it? Go for it. Is it unlikely that these things will get you closer to your vision? Think again. This might not be the best path for you to take. Since these guidelines have helped me in finding my passion in life, I genuinely hope these guidelines can help you as well.